I don't know if he is waiting till to 2:30, or if he's just not aware that he hasn't connected yet.
I would think the latter since he hasn't done this before.
And since he's not showing up, let me see if I can unhide him. I don't think I can. Any idea who this one is?
Let me check that phone number. That's not the number I've been calling him on, but it may be him. I don't know.
Doubt it. But do I need to invite that one in? There he is.
The initials say MD next to that, so.
To that phone number?
Yes.
Where is the join with audio on that iPhone? That's probably an iPhone.
Let me see if I can figure that out.
Do you want me to let you in?
Yes, sir. Okay, right after you.
I beg your pardon? I wonder if I can.
Right after you admit me, it pops up join with or without audio. Okay. So, I mean, it automatically pops up.
I'm going to try to chat with him.
I can try to call him, Judge. Well, that might mess him up.
Of course, he's got to see that and know to go to it. That may be.
Did you send him a message or do you want me to?
I sent him a message,
Oh, okay.
but he's going to have to see the message. I mean, and understand to open it. Or, well, I'm not sure what he does on the receiving end. I don't always notice yours. It's in the lower.
There he goes. Maybe.
Trying to join audio wise again. That's the wrong one. I'm going to try to admit that.
Oh, they're trying to call in.
Have a phone message or a phone icon on the screen. Is someone on that phone? So I merge it with video. Yeah, let's try this. Try the other one.
Oh, damn it. I heard you for a second.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
All right, we're using your phone app as a communication tool. There's a better way so that you don't have to use the phone as well as the video. But for right now, if you can hear us, I can hear you, and I'm willing to proceed in this manner.
Yes, absolutely. Yes,
okay,
sir.
All right. Then let's get started. I do this. I'm going to say this with a little bit of humor, so please take it that way and not with as criticism. But you are in a courtroom, and you need to remove your hat.
Oh, yes, sir. Sorry.
No problem. As I say that with a little bit of humor.
Fair enough.
But I'm instructed. Instructed is the wrong word. I'm advised that that's the proper way to go.
Okay.
Now let me do. I'm going to call your case, and then make an announcement before I ask you if you're ready to proceed. But before I go into all of that, Are you in fact ready to proceed?
Yes, sir.
All right. Here's the call and my announcement. This is cause number 26,923. The case is styled in the matter of the marriage of Michael H. Dossey and Cheryl D. Dossey. Have I pronounced the name correctly?
Yes, sir.
The announcement is that in order to comply with Supreme Court orders, Texas Supreme Court orders and regulations, as well as those of the Office of Court Administration, I hereby announce that this hearing is being conducted using the remote video teleconferencing technology of the Zoom protocol. This is a hearing on a petition for divorce. This hearing is also being live streamed on the court's YouTube channel, also to comply with Supreme Court and Office of Court Administration directives, requiring us to make sure that the provision in the Texas Constitution allowing the public access to the courts is complied with, so that if anybody is interested, they could watch this proceeding just as if they could walk into the courtroom and watch this proceeding. I will tell you that it appears to me that nobody else is currently watching the court's YouTube channel. I would also tell you that that any person watching on the court's YouTube channel or participating in the Zoom hearing, such as you, Mr. Dossey, each person is prohibited from recording this proceeding in any manner, electronically or otherwise. All of that announcement being made, are you Michael H. Dossey?
Yes, sir.
And are you ready to proceed?
Yes, sir.
You have the right to have a court reporter record this hearing. The waiver of citation that was returned to us by Ms. Dossey said she was waiving the making of a record, and your proposed divorce decree says that you are waiving the making of a record. Is that
Yes,
what
sir.
you wish to do?
Yes, sir.
All right, sir. You may proceed.
I would like to call myself as a witness.
Very good. Somebody's given you the proper instructions. Would you raise your right hand and be sworn as a witness? Do you solemnly swear that the testimony you may give in this cause shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. You may lower your right hand and give your testimony.
Okay. Your Honor, my name is Michael Dossey. I filed this suit for divorce from Cheryl Dossey. At the time I filed for divorce, I'd lived in Texas for at least the last 6 months and in Scurry County for at least 90 days. I'm asking for a divorce because our marriage has become unworkable and there is no reasonable expectation that we will get back together. My spouse and I do not have any children together who are under 18 or still in high school. My wife is not expecting a child now, and she did not have a child with anyone else while we were married. I ask that our property and debts be divided as set out in the decree of divorce I have presented to the court. I believe this division is fair in to both me and my spouse. I respectfully ask the court to grant my divorce.
All right. Are you aware that we have received an email from Ms. Dossey advising that she would not be attending the hearing and further advising that she would not be requesting a name change at this time?
Yes, sir.
All right. Then, based upon the evidence presented, I grant the divorce. I find that there are no children of this marriage and none expected. I approve the division of property as set out in the decree and testified to. and finding that to be fair, just, and equitable. There being no name change requested, none is required. I will sign the decree and present it to the clerk in just a moment. Mr. Dossey, have you been provided with a information data sheet for reporting the divorce? When you filed the petition, they usually give you another sheet of paper, and I've forgotten what it's entitled, but it's a data information sheet. It begins by information in suit of in a petition for divorce, something of that. I don't remember the exact wording.
Hang on, let me see. I got it all right here. Let's see. Information on suit affecting the family relationship.
That's it.
Okay.
You need to fill that out and present
Yes,
it to
sir.
the district clerk. I usually
Okay.
tell people that the clerk's office will not process your divorce until they have received that document. Are
Okay.
you located in Snyder?
No, sir, I'm in Brownwood.
That's right. I'm sorry. I remember seeing that in your papers. Here's something else I usually advise, and I think we can work these together. I usually advise everybody that because until this pandemic hit and the Supreme Court issued its orders saying we cannot have in-person hearings anymore, I tell people this as they're standing in front of me in the courtroom, just a few steps away from the district clerk's office. I tell them, if you'll present that report to the clerk's office, they will provide you with a certified copy of your divorce decree, and they will do so without charging you. After the first day, they will always provide you with a copy as requested, either certified or not certified. But after the initial, and maybe that's the way I ought to say it, after the initial free copy of a free certified copy of the decree, after that first one, then they will charge you for any copies that you want.
I
The
see.
first one will be free. So what I would suggest is that you either email that information form to the clerk's
Right.
office, or mail it to our district clerk, and with your email or your regular mail, if you use that form, request a certified copy of the decree, and they will provide it to you. The first one without charge.
All right. And what do you happen to know what the charge is?
The first one will be without charge.
Right.
After that, I think they charge $10 for the first page and $1 for every page thereafter. It's very possible.
Okay, now,
Sir, go ahead.
sorry.
No.
So Cheryl's going to need a copy. Can I just make an actual copy of the certified one, or does she need a certified one?
They will provide a certified copy for her as well.
Oh, okay.
If, and again, the first one without charge. And if you will represent to the clerk's office that and request them to send your certified copy to you, and ask that they send her certified copy to her, they will comply with that request.
Okay.
And then thereafter, there will be a charge.
Right.
Okay. And you can always get copies, as many as you want, but as I say, thereafter, they charge for it. Do you
Now,
have
sir,
any?
if you don't mind me asking, is this the only other form that's required?
That's correct.
Okay.
And that form goes to the state of Texas Bureau of Vital Statistics.
Okay.
But my understanding is it must be submitted through the district clerk's office. Do you
Okay.
have their email address?
I do. Wait. Is that Kayla?
No, she is the court's coordinator.
I don't then.
Ms. Phipps, do you mind if he emails that to you and you forward it to the clerk?
Not at all.
All right. You can use Ms. Phipps' address. Go ahead and address the request to district clerk, but the email you may use Ms. Phipps' email address, which is the DC coordinator.
Okay.
Now then, let me ask you a question, if I may, because you are the first. I've been doing Zoom hearings since last March. You're the first one where we have had someone sign in through the video Zoom who couldn't use the audio, but then provided us with a phone contact for the audio. This is the first time that's ever been done that I have seen. So my question is, how'd you do that?
Oh, sir, if that happened, I have no idea how that happened.
Okay.
I work on wind turbines and I can do that. And I was building a workbench right before this, but other than emailing and texting my children and taking pictures, I'm out.
Okay. Is that a wind turbine above you?
No, it's just ceiling fan.
I'm teasing with you if you'll allow me
okay.
to use some humor.
Yeah, it is. It's a small one.
If in any future attempts to use Zoom, when you sign in to the Zoom, there usually is a pop-up that says join with audio.
With audio.
And,
yeah, I didn't have that.
It should have, but you may have missed it. It may not have done it. However you did it, it turned out to work. Part of our slowness in connecting with you audibly was because, one, we didn't know for sure what that phone was or that phone number. And two, we had never seen this done before with a phone call in at the same time. So your phone.
And so my number popped into you guys?
Yes. I assume you dialed us, but you didn't, huh?
No, I had like a list of numbers and the top one was Texas, but I didn't recognize the area code. And there's Washington and Maryland and Chicago.
Oh yes, that's Zoom offices. I don't know how you did it either. We have never seen it this way before, but it seems to have worked. It's a good experience in case this shows up again.
Now I will say this, Your Honor, when I dialed the number on the Zoom, it asks you to put in the code for the meeting.
Yes, sir.
But then it's like somebody's punching buttons somewhere else. So you have to do it really fast before their buttons start punching. So maybe that's why. Because the last time I did it faster than they did and got the pound sign before they started pushing buttons or whatever was going on with that.
Very interesting. Well, I'm sorry if it caused you any difficulty, but it's just been a new experience for us as well. All right.
Well, the whole thing was new for me.
All right, sir. I will get this into the clerk's office in just a moment. We wish you well, and I will. We're in recess, and I will end your session. Thank you.